We are now going to progress to some steps which are a bit more difficult. Ready, set, and begin.
Welcome back to Bora News Army. We've got a new post on Namjoon's extra Instagram account, and Namjoon liked the post from his official account. Umi revealed more behind-the-scenes facts about Wherever You Are on TikTok, and it turns out that the version of Wherever You Are on Pandora is different than the other platforms. I have a link in the description so ARMY can compare the two. Harper Bazaar tweeted a list of all the locations in Seoul where ARMY can find Tae's cover from their February issue. The list includes office buildings, markets, and bus shelters. Melon posted behind-the-scenes photographs from IU's music video, Love Wins All, which features Taehyung. Love Wins All trended #1 on YouTube worldwide in music, earning over 13 million views and over 2 million likes in the first 24 hours. This is IU's fastest music video to reach 1 million likes since her song 8, which featured Yoongi. In more serious news, the man that stole multiple guides that belonged to Yoongi and Taehyung was sentenced to 1 year in prison earlier this month. This man also leaked information about the boys' enlistment. The man that did this has been convicted of similar crimes before, but told the judge he would reflect on his actions now. Naver released an article discussing Face's resurgence on the Billboard charts and mentioned Indigo and Golden. Gyeongnam Ilbo published an article about the rising popularity of folk art with younger generations, and attributes some of the success to BTS. I just love this art by Kyo Sunnae. It's so Yoongi coded. This next article I missed earlier in the year. Rolling Stone released its annual list of greatest singers of all time, and while I'm sure JK was disappointed he didn't get to be in IU's music video, they were the only Korean artists to make this list. Proof has become the 7th longest charting album by a Korean act on the Billboard World Album Chart. In the list of the top 10 longest charting albums, BTS occupies 9 of those spots. Recently, K-pop fans have suggested the idea of boycotting what they called the Big Four in support of Palestine. A list of groups was released to avoid, and of course BTS and many of the groups that have associated with them were all conveniently placed at the top of this list. This boycott also conveniently did not include many companies, both in the entertainment industry or any other industry that have associated with known Zionists. The K-pop stans then released a playlist of approved artists, all of whom have new music releasing and many of which have been seen supporting brands that are currently officially being boycotted by the Palestinian BDS National Committee. This is a time to remember ARMY Independence Day. ARMY was kicked out of the K-pop fandom over 5 years ago, and we are not beholden to the K-poppies. It is also important to remember to examine unofficial boycotts before participating in them, as many are performative and decenter the cause they claim to support. On a lighter note, a group of Korean teens remade the Blood, Sweat, and Tears music video on Instagram. They sang, danced, and got teachers involved. It's amazing, 10 out of 10, please go watch it, ARMY. The 2024 Festa Song Edition deadlines has been extended to February 6th. On our forecast, ARMY is continuing to vote for Jungkook at iHeartRadio. Voting for the Melody Awards is continuing on Twitter at Beyond the Song Co. and for the AMIs on the AMI website. Auditions are still ongoing for the 2024 Festa fan song. More can be found on Twitter at BTS Festa 2024. Finally, 11 years ago today, Jin filmed a short log in which he mentioned Jimin's introduction to ARMY. It's a really cute series of tweets from Jimin. He describes himself and asks ARMY to draw him based on his description. As always, all the links to the resources used to create this update will be in the description. Have a lovely day. I'll see you in the next video. Bora, hey ARMY.
몸에 좋은 것들도 먹고 하니 그런 증상이 좀 나아진 것 같다. 가족이 주위에서 날 챙겨주지 않으니 내가 챙겨야겠다는 그런 생각을 했다. 오늘은 우리 지민이가 공개가 되었는데 컨텐츠물이나 그런 걸